Hi guys, I'm back today to debunk another surrogacy myth. Today's myth is that surrogates do this for the money, and that is completely wrong. Surrogates do not do this for the money. And truth be told, if it was for the money, I think they'd be very disappointed to see how it actually adds up. Surrogates have to have their heart in giving this gift because you put a lot of time, a lot of energy into this process. You obviously take on some measured risks of pregnancy as well. And today I want to just examine surrogacy as if it were a job. Now, surrogacy, it's not a job. I think it goes without saying that surrogates don't do this as a professional choice. A lot of surrogates have other career paths they're following while doing surrogacy. Some are stay-at-home moms, but many of them also work full-time while they're going through the surrogacy. But if this was a job, we're going to consider what the wages would be. So if you're pregnant for 40 weeks, that would be a full-term gestation, although full term could also be give or take 2 weeks. It could be a little bit earlier with twins, but we're going to say for the simplicity of math that it's 40 weeks. And the base fee for a surrogate is $40,000. That's what she gets just for the inconvenience of going through this process, for the risks that she takes on. That's not making up for lost wages. That's not her health insurance. That's nothing else, just the base fee. So let's say if you look at that and you think, well, if it's 40 weeks and it's $40,000, that's $1,000 a week, and that sounds pretty good. I would agree with you. On the surface, that does sound pretty good, but that's not the reality of the situation. The reality is, if you're pregnant for 40 weeks, you're pregnant for 7 days a week, you're pregnant for 24 hours a day. And if you do the math and figure out the hourly wage based on that 40-week period, you're looking now at, well, 6,720 hours, first of all, which is a lot of hours to spend pregnant. And that's not even counting the time to get pregnant or the time to recover from delivery or the time spent delivering. So there's a lot of things that come into play there. But you're looking at an hourly wage of about $5.95 when you crunch the numbers. I'm going to let that just settle in for a minute. $5.95. That's not very much. In fact, it's not even minimum wage. And it's certainly not a living wage. So if a surrogate was doing this thinking that it would be what she would live on, and surrogates, again, already have to have at least one child of their own that they have given birth to and are raising. So she's supporting not only herself, but her family. $40,000 would not go very far at all. So to give that to a surrogate is sort of a bare minimum, really, for giving this tremendous gift. And it's certainly not enough motivation in and of itself to do this. Surrogates have to have some other motivation to give this gift to somebody else. They really do, because they're spending time away from their families. They're putting in the effort. They're doing the shots. They're getting stretch marks. They're gaining weight. They have to eventually lose it later. There is just so much that we as surrogates go through to make this possible for somebody else. So to say that surrogates do this for the money, I mean, it's a very hurtful statement. And I've heard it said a lot, and I've been asked those questions myself as a surrogate, and I have to stop and kind of explain to people that just because you get compensated to do something doesn't take away the beauty of the gift that you're giving. Surrogates deserve to get that compensation. It doesn't take away from any of the process that they get that. If anything, it makes it more fair to their families who sacrifice time with their moms as their moms go through this process to be surrogates for other people. So really, when you start questioning what a surrogate's motives are, think critically about what she is getting out of this versus what she is giving. What a surrogate really gets out of this is a lot of joy. It's seeing your couple hold their baby for the first time and knowing that you made that possible, and it's incredible. And if you want to say that compensation somehow tarnishes the experience, consider this as well. If you want to think of surrogacy as a job, is it not true that you can have a job which you love and be good at, and being paid doesn't take away from the work that you contribute still? Maybe you're a lawyer and you're getting paid very well to be a lawyer, but you're helping people protect their lives, protect their assets, and doing very valuable work. Getting paid does not take away from the value of what you're contributing to society. And surrogates are helping society to continue by helping families to be built, by making families possible. That is a pretty tremendous gift to give. So next time that you stop and think, wow, surrogates get paid an awful lot, or maybe thinking, kind of parents who are thinking, well, I don't really want to give my surrogate any gifts, or I don't feel like I need to thank her because I'm already paying her $40,000. I want you to really check that thought process and consider what it is that she is giving and what it takes out of her life to be able to give this gift to somebody else. And really just appreciate that this is not a financial transaction. Surrogacy is not a business deal. It is a human experience, and it is an incredible human experience. And if you can keep an open mind to that, you're going to find that this is an amazing journey to go through yourself should you decide to embark on the journey as either a surrogate or as an intended parent. So I hope this has been informative for those of you who are researching surrogacy. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to learn more about it, to have a better understanding, because taking that time is the first step towards understanding more and towards spreading awareness of this amazing option that exists for parents to expand their families and for surrogates to give a tremendous gift to other people. I really appreciate your time. Everybody have a wonderful weekend and a happy holiday season ahead. Goodbye.